Next, we have Umer Tasmin Maliha, who is going to talk to us about equipment strengthening in Bangladesh using the Google eComplain form. I'm looking forward to hearing about this. Thank you.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon. I'm Umer Tasnim Maliha. I'm working with the National Tuberculosis Control Program of Bangladesh as a TB laboratory and infection control expert. And I'm welcoming you all to my presentation on strengthening equipment maintenance system of NTP Bangladesh by introducing Google electronic complaint registration form and in-house mechanism to reduce machine downtime. I have no conflict of interest to report. So in our country, in Bangladesh, we have more than 1,000 laboratories, including microscopes, GeneXpert, TrueNet, X-ray, and culture system, BSL-2+, even BSL-3 level laboratories. And here you can see the laboratory hierarchy of our TB diagnostic network, where at the top we have the national reference lab, and below that we have the regional reference lab. And these reference labs have all the capacities of TB diagnostics that are presently in our country is for the diagnosis of TB. And below the regional lab, we have intermediate lab. These are the district level hospitals, chest disease clinic, chest disease hospitals with GeneXpert, X-ray, and microscopes. And below intermediate lab, we have the peripheral labs at the sub-district and below sub-district level. In the sub-district level, we have the GeneXpert system, microscope, and the X-ray. And below sub-district level that are situated at the community clinic or family welfare center, we have the TrueNet system. So currently, we have 630 labs with 766 expert machine, 150 TrueNet machine, 277 X-rays, including digital and portable, and more than 1,000 microscopes. So you can imagine how many equipments we need to manage. And if one of this equipment is down, that means the service is getting interrupted. So previously, actually, we don't have any tracking mechanism for the breakdown of this equipment and a poorly managed preventive maintenance system, which actually result in the extended downtime. For example, around 6 to 12 months for getting a module of an expert machine replaced, or 6 to 10 months for UPS. So what we found out that this is because of we are not getting the complaint notification timely from the fields. That's why it's all it's creating all these gaps. So in June 2022, NTP Bangladesh introduced an in-house mechanism by Google Electronic Complaint Registration Form, basically aiming these 4 points: to notify equipment breakdown event timely, to reduce the breakdown notification turnaround time, and then facilitate the repair mechanism and reduce the machine downtime. So the presentation for which I am here today, the objective is to evaluate implementation performance, to document the lesson learnings. So the Google electronic complaint registration form is just a Google form linked with a Google sheet with multiple interfaces to incorporate necessary information. For example, the model, the serial number, what is the problem, when it begins, who is using that equipment, this type of information. And this is aided with a detailed written stepwise instruction for how to fill this registration form and what to do next in our local language. So this Google registration form actually circulated via Google link to all the end users of these equipments, who actually, whenever a machine get down, they actually fill this form, which is called the registration, complaint registration. And this is go to our biomedical engineering team of National TB Program, who assess the complaint and get all the take all the actions to repair the machine and get it resolved. So to briefly describe how it works, so when equipment breakdown is happening in our laboratory setups, TB diagnostic network, within this TB diagnostic network, the end user fills the complaint registration form. And there are two types of equipment. For some equipment, we have the local service provider. And for some equipment, we don't have any specific local service provider. For example, for the GeneXpert system, we have Cepheid Bangladesh team. So this complaint directly go to the Cepheid Bangladesh team so that they can take action, assess the problems, open the cases for module replacement, and then they update the NTP about the complaints through a Google Sheet. And for the machines, for the equipments which we don't have any specific service provider, these complaints are getting registered in the NTP equipment maintenance system, which is monitored by our biomedical engineer team. And they actually do a local assessment that whether the machine could be repaired locally or not. If not, then they go to the service provider for this repair mechanism. And here, our NTP and our implementing partner, BRAC, is working together to get it resolved. So as I have mentioned that we have 4 aims. So against those aims, what is the result of this implementation? Equipment breakdown notification, actually now we are getting this complaint registration or complaint notification on regular basis. And it has reduced the breakdown notification turnaround time from 90 days to 7 days. 90 days because previously I've shown you the laboratory hierarchy. For example, if any equipment is getting down in peripheral labs, they are notifying the district level notifying the divisional level to headquarters. So it took a long time previously, but now this is getting within 7 days. And to facilitate the repair mechanism, it's an ongoing process from NTP and BRAC team. And the machine downtime reduced from 6 to 12 months to less than 2 months. So the intervention with the Google form to streamline the equipment breakdown notification system is a game changer for NTP Bangladesh. And this early notification mechanism initiated a repair cascade, reducing the machine downtime. But what we have learned through this implementation, we have learned that we need continuous monitoring, sometimes manual data collection from the field for resolved issues. We need to do regular communication with the service provider. So we have lots of things to modify. Effective modification of this mechanism will definitely have positive impact in strengthening equipment maintenance system of NTP Bangladesh, even also countries like us who have a limited resource for this type of equipment maintenance and service system. So in the acknowledgement, I'm thanking National Tuberculosis Control Program under Directorate General of Health Service Bangladesh for giving me the opportunity to share this experience with you. Big thanks to our biomedical engineer team because they are working behind this implementation. Thanking to the laboratory team of reference laboratories and our donor Global Fund USAID and our implementing partner BRAC. Thank you very much for your patience hearing. Thank you.